Hello, hello there all. This is Super Chat 2024. I'm Ivan, and this is episode number 10. Please welcome our next wonderful group of Miss Supranational candidates: Miss Supranational Cambodia,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Croatia,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Finland,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Nigeria,
Hi.
Miss Supranational Panama,
Hello everyone. Hello Ivan.
Miss Supranational South Africa,
Hi.
Miss Supranational Ukraine,
Hello.
Miss Supranational United States,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Vietnam.
Hi, guys.
Our candidates today, as in the previous episodes, will have four questions. Number one, they will just introduce themselves. Number two, they will answer personal questions based on the facts from their biographies. Number three, they will answer questions from Miss Supranational fans. And number four, they will share one and the same general question for all of them. Guys, please don't forget that we encourage you to support your favorite candidates in the Miss Supranational app. Make sure you have it on your devices. Check out the description box below this video. There's a voting link over there. Click through and vote. Now it's time for your introductions. Miss Supranational Cambodia Chum, happy to meet you. Welcome to the Super family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
My name is Chom Chandra. I am the Miss Supranational Cambodia 2024. And what is about my name is Dara is actually means star in my language, actually. Most of people always call me star. Actually, I'm 25 years old and I am working as actors and model. And I actually graduate bachelor degrees in architectural design. But the really interesting about me is when I was studying in second years of my university life, I got the opportunity to actually act in my school celebration. It's 100 years anniversary celebration, and I got the opportunity to actually find my hidden talent as an actor. And after that, I pushed myself to actually win over myself, to challenge myself to go on the stage for a competition. And actually, I got a good result from that. And yes, so now I am so happy with my job as I am discovering a lot of things and experience in my life as well. Thank you.
Great to meet you, and thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you. Hello, Miss Supranational Croatia, Esmeralda. Happy to meet you and welcome you to the Super family. Thanks for joining us tonight in this Super Chat episode. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Well, like one of my favorite songs, Don't Stop Believing says, just a small town girl living in a lonely world. But my world isn't lonely because I have my beautiful family who is really supporting me, my friends, my co-workers, my bosses, my students, and now my new Supra family. So thank you so much for having me today. I cannot describe in words how happy and excited I am to share with you this journey. Well, something about me, I'm Esmeralda Slavicek, Miss Supranational Croatia 2024. I'm 26 years old. My name in Spanish means a precious stone emerald, and I really come from a small town of Prelog, located in Međimurje County. This is on north of Croatia. I have a master's degree in psychology, so currently I work in a kindergarten as a psychologist and in 3 high schools as a professor of psychology and business psychology with communication. I'm still going to educations, so I actually finished first degree for a cognitive behavioral psychotherapist. I'm very passionate about everything I do. So in my free time, I have lots of hobbies. First, I'm singing. I dance Argentine tango. I'm playing the piano, and from recently, I play tennis. My from the ground up social program is actually based on mental health. This is something I have been doing for 2 years, and my mission is life is to help people. So I want to break the stigma on mental disorders. I want to show people all around the world that it's okay not to be okay, that we have to search for help sometimes in our lives, and this is what I am here today. So everything happens for a reason, and I hope that this contest will help me to help people more. So thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for your introduction, Esmeralda. Welcome to the Super family. Miss Supranational Finland, Alexandra, happy to meet you and welcome you to the Super family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much, Iwan. And hello to everyone. I'm really excited and also a little bit nervous to be here today, but I'm really happy to represent my absolutely beautiful home country, Finland. And my name is Alexandra Hannusari. I'm 20 years old. I currently work at schools and daycare centers. I love kids, so I love my work. And I love reading books. I love traveling, meeting new people. I want experience and learn as much as I can. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your introduction and happy to meet you. Miss Supranational Nigeria, Sector, welcome to the Super family. Thanks for joining us tonight. Could you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Ivan. So, yes, my name is Setra Omasede Okundaye. I'm 26 years old, and I was born in Edo State, Nigeria. I'm super excited to be here, and I like to say that I wear multiple hats with flair. So, first things first, I'm a registered nurse. I have experience in long term care, short term care. I worked all throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, and I'm currently a clinical nurse manager at an addictions and detox facility. And since I'm 6 feet tall, modeling has always been something that I've been passionate about and a career that I wanted to pursue. And I'm so honored to be a signed model and have been published in a couple magazines. So that's really cool. Family is really important to me. They are my best friends, my biggest support system, and I wouldn't be here without them. So I'm so blessed to have my family. I also am a lover of fitness. I love traveling. I've been to every continent except Antarctica. I'm super excited to be visiting Poland for the first time, and I just can't wait to embark on this experience of a lifetime.
Yeah, welcome to the Super family, Sector, and happy to have you this year with us. Samantha, Miss Supranational Panama, great to meet you and welcome you to the Super family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Good afternoon there in Poland. Buenos días aquí en Panama. Hello, Ivan. Hello, everyone. First of all, I am overflowing of happiness for being here and thank you for this opportunity. When I was a child, I loved to watch the cartoon Little Mermaid. Is why today I really enjoy diving. It makes me feel peaceful, free, and it is an incredible to see all the animals of the bottom of the sea. I like listening to music everywhere, all time, and I dance anything I hear. For example, in the supermarket,
Okay.
when I drive in the supermarket, everywhere. I love dancing. I love sports. My favorite sport is golf.
Okay.
I have a real estate company, and this is my final year to complete my law career. But when I finish all the commitments with contest, I will finish it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Samantha. Great to meet you and welcome you to the Super family. Thank you for joining. Miss Supranational South Africa, Brioni, happy to meet you and happy to welcome you to the Super family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Oh, hi, Ivan. It's so lovely to finally meet you. And hello, my supernational family. My name is Bryony Govender. I am from South Africa and I'm 27 years old from the bustling city of Johannesburg here in South Africa. My career choice is that I'm a lawyer. I'm very passionate about human rights in South Africa and I'm a human rights advocate. I tackle gender based violence and discrimination in South Africa. In fact, it's what's inspired my initiative, which I've titled Her Way Out. My friends and family like to call me an adventurous person with an interesting sense of humor and an infectious laugh.
Nice to meet you, Brioni, and welcome to the Super family. Marina, Miss Supranational Ukraine, happy to meet you, and thank you very much for joining us this year in such a um, hard times for your country. So thank you for joining, and thank you for staying with us. We stand with Ukraine. Um, could you please briefly could you please briefly introduce yourself?
My name is Marina Mizhnova. I was born in Ukraine, in Chernobyl. Currently, I study law at the Western Ukrainian University. I will also work as a model and makeup artist. I very love animals and do as much as I can to help them. I organize charity events and help shelter in Lviv.
Nice to meet you, Marina, and thanks for joining again. The Supranational United States, welcome to the Super family. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we're looking forward to your introduction.
My name is Jenna Dykstra. I'm 28 years old. I am representing the United States of America. I am a physician associate who practices ear, nose, and throat. And I am also an entrepreneur. I founded a perfume oil business last year. And recently, I've decided to put my medical career on hold in order to fulfill my childhood dream of acting, modeling, and pageantry. So that's why I'm here now, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to challenge myself, grow, and to bring my social initiative to the ears of everybody globally. I'm just really proud to be representing the United States and excited to bring my passion, enthusiasm, and dedication to the global stage.
Thank you, Jenna, for your introduction, and it's a pleasure for us to have you in Miss Supranational Experience 2024. Thanks for joining. Miss Supranational Vietnam, happy to meet you. Thanks for joining us tonight, and welcome to the Super family. Can you please shortly introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I am Lydie Phung Ly Vũ, Miss Supranational Vietnam 2024. So as you can see, I'm a mixed identity woman. I am half Vietnamese, half French. Being mixed race and having the opportunity to represent my heart country this year is such a pride. I started modeling and pageantry 9 months ago, so yeah, I'm a newbie, I'm fresh. Prior to that, I was doing something completely different. So after graduating from my communication arts degree, I worked in import-export of interior design goods for, I would say, I think a bit more than 6 years. I developed the decoration branch. So I was traveling the world for like, I think about 3 to 4 months every year to attend to international fairs and factory, mainly in China and India. That experience really opened my mind to new cultures, to working with like different type of people, different ways. Um, and okay, last year I wanted to change completely my life. So I wanted to join a much bigger company in the operational side, but fate decided completely otherwise. I joined my first pageant with zero model skills, zero speaking skills, and I ended up top five. I'm the first surprised. After that, I realized that, I mean, the pageantry really ignited a fire in me. It's the advocacy. I felt like with my working experience and my communication skills, I could do something really good for the good of the community. So I continue. I know I started modeling and working more and more with different charities, to learn more about what the country needs and how I can put my skills and experience for the best of the community. And today, through my supranational journey, I want to be a source of inspiration for all the viewers through my story, so they can see that we're entitled to more than one dream and one career.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for sharing your story. Thank you very much, Queens. It was lovely to get to know you. Now it's time to get to know you even better. Next up, we have personal questions for you. Miss Supranational Cambodia, here's your personal question. You are very much inspired by Angelina Jolie. Tell us a bit more about this inspiration.
About her inspirations to me, actually,
Yes.
the first thing ever for me, actually, she's the one who actually loved our country. She loves
Yeah.
our culture. She um helped us a lot, and the really I would like to talk about one interesting and funny things from me as well. When I was young, she came in Cambodia, and she adopt Cambodian children. Yes,
Mhm.
and I asked my parents, how can I be adopted by her? I
Okay.
love her so much. I don't know why. I Since I was just a little girl, I love her because I know about her work in Cambodia. She inspired me by be kind to other people, especially people who are really in need, and they she tried to share us to the world about our culture and inspire me to actually love my culture and try my best to be the one who can share my cultures and my country to the world as well. That's what she inspired me a lot.
Yeah, great story. Thanks for sharing. Miss Supranational Croatia, your personal question. What is one personality trait you are proud of, and one which you feel you should work on?
Well, I think like every person have lots of good personality traits. My like the best one would be that I'm very human person and kindness. So kindness is like uh, my best quality, which I want to show in everything I do. And this is actually on focus when I'm helping other people. So I'm trying to be kind not only for people who I know, but for like my enemies or people who don't really like me. I'm always kind because I think that's very important to be kind in everything we do. And that another thing I have to work on is maybe that I'm a little bit stubborn, but also this helps me sometimes because if I weren't being stubborn, maybe I wouldn't be here today. But of course, I'm trying to be best version of me every day, and this is something I also teach my students, that we have some flaws, but with an effort, with hard work, we can make this better.
For sure. Thank you for your answer, Esmeralda. Alexandra, Miss Supranational Finland, your personal question. Tell us about how you spent last summer and what you learned from it.
Yeah, so last summer I graduated last spring at high school, and after that I moved to Greece. I lived there in 5 months, and before I moved there, I didn't know how to speak English. I wasn't good at all, and I'm not like perfect now, but I'm here, and this is really big thing for me to be here and speak English. So I learned English. I was working there, and there was a friends that I talk English with, so I learned English. I get to know many amazing people, and just like I'm from a really small town, so it was a big difference for me, and after that, I was sure that I want to live as many places as I can and explore more. And I'm really happy for that opportunity.
Well, great story. Thanks for sharing it. Sector, Miss Supranational Nigeria, here's your personal question. Tell us how you are supranational.
Yes, I really love this question. So, to me, supranational is all about going beyond our borders and learning more than what we think we actually know. And so, for me, that's taking from different cultures and backgrounds and really implementing the positive parts into my own life. So, I was born in Nigeria, but I was raised in the US. And because of that, my family obviously had these really traditional Nigerian backgrounds and roots. So those were implemented into me. I was at a young age, I learned how to be really disciplined and how to have a lot of grit and focus. And obviously from the US, I've learned how to use my voice to speak up for things that are really important to me. So that's about creating a healthier world. As a registered nurse, I really want to bring a healthy world to the forefront. And so I do that through my own initiatives, All Bases Covered Health, where I created an online workbook to teach people about these different topics of health. So just bringing different cultures together is what truly makes me supranational.
Thanks for your answer. Great. Thank you, Sectra. Miss Supranational Panama, Samantha, here's your personal question. You left your home at the age of 18. How has that shaped your life?
Left my house when I was 18 is not easy because I was a young girl, and that makes me feel really sad. It's it's normal. So this situation have me a strong woman for overcome all obstacles in the life, and this is for why I am here today with you, with the world, with being Miss Supranational 2024.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Samantha, for sharing this story. Brownie, Miss Supranational South Africa, your personal question. Tell us about your chosen career path and how that made your family proud.
Wow. So I'd like to start off by saying that I am the only lawyer in my family. And I remember growing up, I was never really familiar with the profession, but I was very outspoken. I enjoyed speaking, public speaking. In school, I would do something called I Stepford. And in South Africa, that's basically where you go and you say a poem in front of people and you get sort of judged on it or how well you say it. And I would always do I Stepford. I absolutely loved it and I did very well. And as I grew up, I enjoyed doing debates and public speaking. And in primary school, I did. We call it an aptitude test. So it's a test to see what career choices you'd like to do and what you would be good at. And law actually came up as my second choice. My first choice was journalism, and I decided to go with law because it was something different. I had sort of no idea what to expect. I just knew that I have the opportunity to speak, and this is what I'm going to do. I don't regret a single thing. I love it till today. And oh yeah,
Yeah.
and about my family. So my family, they are so proud. So something that's quite funny is that, typically when you are a doctor, lawyer, engineer, an IT person, it's what makes your family proud. So I happen to fall into one of those categories, but it was honestly my choice, and my parents and my family couldn't be happier for me.
Thank you for sharing your story, Brownie. Thanks. Marina, Miss Supranational Ukraine, time for your personal question. You had to become the guardian of two children at the age of 19. Tell us more about that.
Так, на жаль, у мене виникла така ситуація, так як всім відомо, на даний момент в моїй країні війна.
Unfortunately, there is such a situation occurred in our country as a war.
я була вимушена одного ранку покинути свою країну з двома неповнолітніми дітьми.
I was forced to escape from my country, accompanied to be accompanied for two children.
Моїй сестричці на той час було 3 рочки, та мені малознайомій дівчині було 13.
My sister was 3 at that time, 3 years, yep. And the unknown girl, almost unknown for me, was 13.
Ми стали маленькою сім'єю. Для нас насправді це був досить складний період, але я вважаю, що ми пройшли його гідно. Ми були досить дружні, ми підтримували один одного, допомагали. Це був, мабуть, досить великий стрес для кожної з нас.
Those times were tough for us, but we got through those times together, and it was a good experience for us.
Ми кожного разу перевіряли новини, читали разом, переживали за батьків. Було досить складно пояснити маленькій сестричці, що зараз вона не може бачитись з мамою та з татом, так як ми не можемо повернутися в свою країну.
Every day we checked Newsline, and it was quite difficult to explain to my little sister about the reason why should we stay without parents in a foreign country far away from them.
Так як я дуже сильно люблю свою країну, я попросила в мами, аби вона все ж таки приїхала до моєї сестрички, а я вже повернулася в Україну, тому що я вважала, що я можу набагато більше зробити в Україні, аніж в Німеччині, в країні, де я знайшла прихисток.
I asked my mom to come and to stay with my sister and that girl for me to have an opportunity to come back to Ukraine because I feel love to my country and I felt need to come back because I could do more according to my feelings to my country here in Ukraine than in Germany when we found shelter, being as refugees.
Thank you for sharing this story, Marina. Miss Supranational United States, here comes your personal question, which is pretty exciting and unusual, I'd say. You have had a very interesting and unusual experience that involves being bitten twice a week. Tell us about that. How it happened.
Yeah, that was a pretty eventful week to say the least. I was actually in the Bahamas. So for people who have been to the Bahamas, they might understand there's a pet well, it's not pet sharks, but a nurse shark area where you can pet the sharks. And then there's also a little island where they have little pigs. And I was just hanging out with the sharks, and one came up and grabbed my hand. And actually, it was caught on live photo. So when you replay the photo, you can actually see it happen. And the same thing with the pigs. They just got hungry, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, funny. Thanks for sharing this story. Miss Supranational Vietnam, here's your personal question. Tell us about the health issue you faced in your early 20s and how that changed your life.
In my early 20s, I had a stomach issue, digesting issues. It took about 3 to 4 months to find out what it was. A lot of tests, and finally, when we found it out, it was chronic disease. But it's not from a bacteria or a virus. It's just my body that overproduced acid. So there is nothing we can do about it. I will always get sick, but what I could do is change my lifestyle, accept it, and just continue live my life and follow like with what I have. And I did, like, at first I did not accept it. I kind of continue having that young mindset, a bit rebel. It did not match. I was on and off to the hospital And at some point, I had to gather my thought, like, okay, girl, if you want to like move forward, if you want to succeed, you need to accept yourself. People can criticize, they can accept it or not. It's okay, just be you. And since that, well, I don't drink alcohol. I have to do a lot of sports. There's a lot of food I cannot drink, but yeah, I'm fine with it. I tell people, and either they look at me weirdly or not, it's fine. This is for my health, my life. It's my choice, and it's for the best.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for sharing your story. Thank you very much for your answers. They're all brilliant. Let's see how you will handle questions from Miss Supranational fans. Let's go. Miss Supranational Cambodia, question from super fans to you. How do you use your ambition to make a change daily?
My ambition to make a change for myself daily
Yes.
is my aspirational. I use my aspirational because actually aspirational sometimes means a little bit of like dreaming, or some people call it delilu thing, something like that. But for me, I think it's a really great ambitious to push me to actually change what is not good for me daily. Especially my routine as well. I need to change or something that like as be an obstacle for my journey to what I really want to reach out as my goal in the future.
Thank you very much for your answer. Miss Supranational Croatia, Esmeralda, your time to answer a question from superfans. If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be and why?
Okay, if I could have a dinner with some person, I think that that would be Pope John Paul II. His name was Karol Wojtyla, because I think that he was a true leader, a true motivator, a peacemaker, and I really admire him for that, because his personality was so great that he was inspiring people all around the world. He could unite nations, and I think that I can learn from him. I think that if we would go to dinner, he's not alive anymore, unfortunately, but I think he's a very inspiring person, and that this dinner would inspire me to be a better person. And another reason why he has a huge impact on me is that my father, when he was in a visit to Vatican, he shook his hand, and that picture was in our living room, and I look at this picture for 20 years, and I always thought how this person has this whole energy, this personality that impacts on people's lives. And this is also what I want to be in life. This kind of motivator, a person who is inspiring others to be a better person. So this is why I choose him to have dinner with.
Thank you very much for answering, Esmeralda. Miss Supranational Finland, Alexandra, your time to answer a question from superfans. What is one of your biggest insecurities and how did you learn to handle it, to cope with it?
Yeah, it has been like I don't think there is only like one big that I can say. There is like, it was about my like outside looks and also about my personality and like everything about me when I was younger, maybe like 2, 3 years ago. I was really insecure like about everything that I did. I was like, I don't know how to like be. And yeah, and how I have overcome that, it was just like realizing that like everyone here is special and I need just accept myself as I am and just like realize how beautiful I am inside and out. And what's helped me was like my friends and my family, reading books, talking with people who have same issues that me, and yeah, like just realizing that you are worthy and you need to accept who you are, and then you can start like loving yourself. And yeah, I need to think about if there is something that I want to say more, because this is like really important topic to me, but I'm really nervous. Yeah, I think there was something, but it's just when you get older, you get more confident, you realize that you are special like you are and you don't need to change. It's just when you get older, it gets easier.
Sure.
For me. Yeah.
Thank you, Alexander. Thanks for sharing your story. Sector, Miss Supranational Nigeria, your question from Superfans community. How do you intend to navigate your job as a nurse should you become the brand ambassador for the Miss Supranational organization?
I love this question. So thank you to whichever fan said this. But I've gotten this question a lot, actually, even for my national competition. A lot of people were shocked that I actually quit my job to come to Nigeria, because it was my dream to be the representative for Nigeria. And so, because I'm a nurse and nurses are in such high demand, I actually have a lot of flexibility within my own career. So, yes, I have to put my career as a nurse on hold. But the great thing is, there are so many places that are looking for nurses to give back. And genuinely, it doesn't matter where I work. It's all about the service for me. And so I'm so grateful that I have that flexibility within my own career. And funny enough, healthcare and nursing is a female dominated career. And so I feel like it's a testament to women and our ability to do multiple things and be multifaceted. So I'm honored and I'm blessed to have a career such as nursing.
Yeah, thanks for your answer, Sector. Miss Supranational Panama, question from Superfans to you. How do you define success?
El éxito se puede definir
Success can be defined
de varias maneras según los valores y
in,
objetivos.
in many ways according to values and goals.
Personales.
Personal goals.
Para algunos, el éxito es alcanzar metas.
For some people, success is to achieve goals,
profesionales
professional goals,
y obtener reconocimiento en su campo.
and to be recognized in their field.
Para otros es tener relaciones significativas.
For others, it is to achieve significant relationships,
Bienestar personal y felicidad.
personal wellness, and happiness.
También puede ser contribuir positivamente a la sociedad.
It can also be to contribute positively to this society,
O lograr un equilibrio entre la vida personal y la laboral.
or to achieve a balance among personal life and professional life.
Thank you for your answer, Samantha. Miss Supranational South Africa, a question from Superfans community to you. How would you tackle the current economic crisis faced by the world?
Whew, that's a tough one. But I honestly believe it starts at the head. It starts with our presidents and the leaders of each country. I think the leaders, it's about high time that the leaders put the interests of humanity and the interests of their people first before making any other choices. And we need to start implementing policies where people who are not in a position of financial strength or who cannot sustain themselves financially can rely on. I know that in South Africa, something like that is of great need. And I think a little goes a long way.
Yeah, thanks for your answer, Brahani. Marina, question, Miss Supranational fans to you. According to you, how do you think? What is the biggest problem the world is facing today?
Я вважаю, що, мабуть, найбільша зараз проблема це є війна. Війна, з якою на даний час, на жаль, стикнулася моя країна. І це дуже жахливо, те, що, на жаль, ми втрачаємо людей, у нас гинуть тварини, те, що ми намагаємось вибороти свою незалежність, і те, що інша країна змогла втрутитись в іншу країну.
According to my opinion, the biggest problem now is the war, and we face it now. A lot of people are dying. We are losing soldiers. We are losing animals, and we face it. And this is a big problem when another country invade and made this step into our country. And we need to fight against them.
For sure. Totally agree. Thank you, Marina, for your answer. Jana, Miss Supranational United States. Question from superfans to you. Which influential person would you like to have dinner with?
Being from the United States, I would definitely have to say Oprah Winfrey. She has had such an incredible career, coming from very humble beginnings and also past of abuse, which I can identify with. And then additionally, she's come up from nothing and made an empire for herself. She's an entrepreneur. She's also very charismatic, and I really admire her ability to connect with people and bring out the best in them just by being her most authentic self. And I think she would be a delightful dinner guest.
Yeah, I bet she would. Thank you, Jana, for your choice and your answer.
Yeah.
Miss Supranational Vietnam, question from Superfans. What is a special message you hold dear of your father and something that reminds you of him?
A special message? Well, my father just left us a few months ago, and in every adventure, every work, or every passion that I had, he was always pushing me. But he always told me, if you do something, you go 100%, or you don't do it, because there's no point. And since I'm a kid, he's been telling me that, and I went for that. And every time I start something, I just keep that in mind. And you know what? It makes things even better because the experience is enhanced 1000%. So yeah, that's the biggest message I always keep in me. You go 0 or 1000%.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your answer. Thank you, Queens, on behalf of Miss Supranational fans, and I would like to thank Miss Supranational fans on behalf of Miss Supranational organization and Miss Supranational candidates for your brilliant questions, guys. Thank you very much. Next up, there's one and the same general question for all of you. Miss Supranational Cambodia, your time to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience?
Okay, thank you so much for this. For me, actually, I would like to choose experience because if we only study about other things and we do not have any experience, maybe we can learn the theory, but what actually really is needed is experience in life because we can do it directly. We can do it. We understand it more about the mistake of doing one things, and I yes, just like that. I think experience is really the only thing that makes us wise, much wiser.
So experience.
Because
Yeah, thanks.
actually, during experience, because during that we also need to learn more or more than theories that we have learned before.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for your opinion.
Yeah, thank you.
Miss Supranational Croatia, Esmeralda, your turn to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience? How do we become wise?
Well, we become wise through age, through experience, through knowledge, through education. Actually, all these factors impact on our on our personality, and this way we become wise. So people are not wise only through experiences. Actually, we have more experiences with age, so it's all connected in some way. So when we are going to educations, we are learning some things, and also we meet people in life and we also learn from these people. So this is all like a life experience we get. I am wiser now than I was wise with my 15, when I was 15, but also I think I will become wise when I will be 35, because in this period of life I will meet more people, I will get more experiences. So this is all like a package which impacts on our whole life, and we become wise through all these things.
Yeah, great answer. Thank you, Esmeralda, and welcome to the Super Family again. Alexandra, Miss Supranational Finland, your time to answer our today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience? How do we become wise? Where do we get wisdom from? Age, study, or experience?
So like I think every one of those was really important. Like the age, like when you get older, you get more experiences. So experiences are yeah, and of course the studying, it is really important for like all people. We are like studying when we are kids. We go to schools. We learn much about schools, and after that also. But I think like experiences, and when you get older, then you get most of your experience because you are like living your real life and experience different things and learn about those and learn about your mistakes. And yeah, I think like experiences, and when you get older, those are most important for everyone, but also, of course, studying. But yeah, that's my answer, I
So,
think.
all three.
All three, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your answer, Alexandra, and was great to get to know you. Miss Supranational Nigeria, Sectra, your turn to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience?
Wow, it's definitely experience, hands down. And I know that because I'm 26, but some of the experiences that I've had, a lot of people older than me may have not had before. And so, especially working in nursing and working in a field of philanthropy where I give back to the community, especially through my initiatives, it's an experience that age can't really deter. It can't really tell me that I haven't been able to make an impact. And so those are things that nothing like studying or age can really do for you, other than actually getting your hands dirty and figuring out what that experience is like firsthand. So it's definitely experience. And I know that with this supranational experience, I'll be able to have so much more wisdom. And I'm just honored to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for your answer, Sectra, and welcome to the Super Family. Miss Supranational Panama, Samantha, your time to answer our today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience?
¿Nos volvemos sabios a través de una combinación de la edad,
We become wise through a combination of age,
los estudios y la experiencia?
studies, and experience?
La edad nos brinda tiempo para reflexionar
Age gives us time to reflect
y aprender de nuestras vivencias.
and to learn of our life experiences.
Los estudios nos proporcionan
Studies give us
conocimientos y habilidades específicas.
knowledge and specific abilities.
La experiencia nos permite aplicar lo aprendido
Experience allows us to apply what we learn
y adaptamos a diversas situaciones.
and to adapt ourselves to different situations,
ayudándonos a desarrollar juicio
helping us to develop judgment
y comprensión profunda.
and deep comprehension.
Juntas, estas tres fuentes contribuyen a la sabiduría integral.
Together, all these three sources contribute to the integral wisdom.
For sure. Very wise answer. Thank you very much, Samantha, and welcome to the Super family again. Miss Supranational South Africa, your time to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience?
Wow. Well, honestly, I think it's a mixture of all three, but more experience. You meet people who are 18 years old who are standing and advocating for powerful things in life. And you meet someone who is, let's say, the age of 40 who is doing exactly the same thing. And I think the only difference between those people are their ages, but they've had the same experience in their life and it may have carried out in a different way. So, in order to gain wisdom, it's about going through experience, allowing life to just happen for you, and trying to go through those experiences with your head held high, your chin up, and to stepping up after every setback.
Yeah, great answer. Thank you, Brioni, and welcome to the Super family. Miss Supranational Ukraine, Marina, your time to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience? How do we become wise?
Я вважаю, тут найважливішого немає, тому що і вік нам дає навчання та досвід. Я вважаю, без цих трьох пунктів ми, мабуть, не вдосконалювалися б, не ставали б мудрішими та не працювали над собою.
I think that everything matters. Age, study, and experience. If we couldn't have an opportunity to work on ourselves with ourselves, if we didn't have all of these elements, we couldn't achieve any success.
Yeah, very wise answer. Thank you very much, Marina, and Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава!
Miss Supranational United States, Jenna, your time to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience? Which of the three gives us wisdom?
Okay, so whether we derive wisdom from age, studying, or experience, well, I would have to say that I think the most wisdom comes from experience. I have met a lot of individuals who are my age or younger, but who exemplify wisdom far beyond their years. And the opposite is true of some older adults. And I think that we can really, there's a lot to learn from every experience that we have. And as long as we take what we've learned from the experience and apply it to our lives moving forward, then it's valuable and it can really be helpful moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for your answer, Jenna, and welcome to the Super family. Miss Supranational Vietnam, your time to answer today's general question. In your opinion, do we become wise through age, study, or experience? What do you think?
I think, personally, in my humble opinion, it's experience. Because in the studies, it's very theoretical. Age, well, you can have a lot of experience at a younger age. So age it cannot really be measured. Experience, though, make you grow, make you shape your mind, make you have opinions, but constructive opinions. Not like you don't hear from someone and you repeat it. You actually make up your mind, you think about it from what you have lived, the emotion that experience gave you. So my answer would be experience, Ivan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining and looking forward to meeting you in Poland very soon.
Thank you very much, ladies. It was great to get to know you. And guys, please don't forget that you can and shall support your favorite candidates in the Miss Supranational app. The voting goes on for 72 hours. Check out the description box below the video, click through and vote. And we'll see you very soon in the Miss Supranational 2024 Super Chat semifinal 1. It's gonna be exciting. See you soon.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.